Alright. Hopefully the audio won't be too terrible. I feel like it's really loud, but it could just be that I have my headphones set really high. Okay, welcome to stage 2. Stage 2 of the whole 2 weeks of racing thing. This is also going to be a little bit of a test at the same time, because I have no idea how well this game will run. Oh wait, run is great. But if my computer is going to start chugging when I stream it at the same time. Well, it seems to be running pretty well right now. I do love the dramatic intro sequence. Yep, I've been driving this my own career thing I've been doing with Ferrari. It's so easy to do Ferrari because this game is not really hard. It is hard if you do like with a worse performing team. But as soon as you get like a good team, that you won't see any difficulties. So, new career.
Formula One, a sport that spans hearts, minds and nations, where the 20 best drivers in the world come together to take on some of the world's most historic circuits. And that legacy continues today. The 2021 championship was thrilling from start to finish, and 2022 is set to be even better. New regulations will usher in an age of pioneering changes. New driving talent alongside returning champions will be dueling it out to the bitter end. The pressure will be on the team principals in the upcoming season as they manage their drivers, their cars, and the whole team to push to victory. This is not a challenge for the faint-hearted. This is Formula One.
Pretty intro. Alright.
Mercedes returned to F1 in 2010, and since 2014 they've won the Constructors' Championships.
I'm thinking of like doing Haas maybe?
Haas joined F1 back in 2016, and they've had a good start to their team career, peaking at 5th place in 2018. Last season they finished 10th, but they spent a lot of time and focus on designing their car for 2022.
Magnussen looks nothing like he actually should look, because he came in like late, so late that they couldn't scan his face.
Drivers, an ambitious team and strong leadership, they'll be pushing their performance and fighting their way back to the midfield.
Maybe I should like either Haas or like Williams maybe too.
Williams is a legendary name in F1, winning 9 Constructors' Championships in their heyday. The Williams family sold the team in 2020, and the 2021 season saw them fighting well from start to end. They finished 8th overall, thanks to some incredible performances by George Russell in his last year as a Williams driver. In 2022, Williams have Nicholas Latifi and new signing Alex Albon, returning to F1 after a year away to make up their driver team. The pressure is on for them to up their performance this season and push their way back towards those midfield places.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Haas, because I want Mick Schumacher to be performing well. I'm a big fan of Mick Schumacher. Well, I was a huge fan of his dad, so. Disable that. Mouse. There we go. Welcome to the team, Fiery. First things first is to start doing shit with the car. Oh, do we have like, I wonder what the facilities are in this. Because it's Haas, so they probably have flippin' nothing. Yeah, the factory shit, the safety simulator shit, wind tunnel shit. It's all bad. They don't even have a team hub. Oh my goodness gracious. Not even, they don't have a race simulator. You don't need a memorabilia room. How much money do we have? 15 million. We're probably gonna have to start spending everything on the car immediately because the car is just the car is just hot garbage. I wonder what is the average. Pretty sure you could like change it to be like what position you are in somewhere. Oh, there, show rank. Yeah, we're bad. The low speed dirty air cornering is like, actually for Bahrain we should be doing pretty decently. Then we should be awful at Saudi, which they were IRL too, so makes sense. And really terrible in Australia. So the beginning of the season should be difficult if we just keep this car as it is. We can't really, without the facilities, we can't really upgrade it that well either. So I'm thinking, oh man, that's half the money we have just to upgrade the factory. That's not gonna be. So where is the problem right now? Like the wind tunnel drag reduction. No, it's all garbage, to be honest. Yeah, we don't. The cooling. I've noticed that the cooling doesn't affect the car that much in this game, so I'm just gonna probably leave the cooling as it is. Just less simulator. The suspension simulator and the car park test center are probably gonna be left as it is. But I'm gonna need the wind tunnel and the CFD simulator sooner rather than later, probably. The thing is that with this, like, it costs, oh my god, the wind tunnel is $10 million, and it's 2 months to upgrade it. So just like, what is it today? It's March, the 7th of March, and it's just 11 days to Bahrain, so that probably, it's not going to be a priority to upgrade these. I'm just going to have to string some good race results together and try to please the sponsors to get more cash. I really need that cash right now to upgrade the wind tunnel. Yeah, I'm not. Yes, 1 million is not that bad. I'm gonna bite the bullet on this 1 million because the weather center is really important, so we can strategize better. But I guess I can't really put any money on that right now. I'll have to see how well they get on with the morale. And the simulator's just 1 million. Okay, I hope I'm not making a mistake by putting this much money in a simulator, but I wish I had a $1 million simulator. I'm also gonna have to start, like, immediately start to like design new parts for the car. How long will this take, I wonder? So I'm thinking maybe a month. That would be the Australian Grand Prix, which requires both high speed and low speed cornering and top speed. So that's probably the rear wing we should be focusing on then. Oh god, oh wow, we have so many hours because the team is so bad. 20 wind tunnel hours. And then like 1.4 MAU, 1.5 MAU hours. Yeah, that really brings us forward, the acceleration at least. Because the design focus I can change to. Yeah, okay, this really makes it up. Maybe I should put even more. Yeah, alright, there we go, with 40 wind tunnel. That's half the budget. have to win 10 hour budget, but that's probably going to be necessary. Here's the thing with the 2022 game, is that this focus thing is broken, unfortunately. They're gonna fix this for the new game that releases next week, but in the 2022 version, like, you would expect, like, that you pull back on some things and you pull forward on some things and you like get like a balance, but unfortunately you can just do this. And wait a minute. Though it actually does go down. When I played with... Is that dependent on the facilities? Because when I played the McLaren... When I played a McLaren game, then I could just do those and max, and everything went up. That has to be... It must be dependent on the... on facilities or something, then. Or is it? What if everything is like this? Top speed is 390.59. Yeah, no, look, it's 390.64. It is broken because, like, if you pull everything up, then you just, like, everything goes up. Yeah, that was about what I remembered. So this will be fixed next year, or like this year. So this is last year's. But yeah, this is unfortunately broken because you can just max out everything and it doesn't actually impact your, like, development speed or anything, because it's supposed to be a balance, not like shouldn't be able to just max out everything. But yeah, you can do that. How many mechanics do I have? 6. Only 6 engineers. No, I have 10. Okay, but the 6 is maximum. Yeah. I'm gonna put the maximum amount, and because I actually have to think about money, I probably can't put this on rushed. That's 500,000 extra. That would take it down to 36 days. Would that be enough for... Wait a minute. Is that enough for Australia? Oh man, it's unfortunate that I can't just check that. Australia is... That's Saudi. $35. Oh, so 36 would be... unfortunate. So 36 is not enough to get it to... That's not enough to get it to Australia. No, it's 32. Oh, it's 32. Right. But top speed is... Oh, it's not required for Emilia Romagna. What was, like, Miami? No. So I guess the first update package, if it's gonna be like... If it's gonna be that many months until I get it, then I should probably not focus on the speed after all, then. Maybe acceleration. And cornering DRS. Well, DRS would be your wing. Acceleration. So it seems acceleration is going to be really important in 60 days. Would that be underfloor, side pods, or suspension then? Like mostly all of them, to be honest. The rear wing does affect DRS. Cornering. I guess the underfloor is the important one then, yeah. So new floor. I mean, it would make sense considering that the floor thing was new for the 2022 season. I won't need as many hours for this then. 25 hours, and then just 1.5 MAU hours. Yeah, I'm gonna do with that. All this up. Guess this doesn't make any sense. Is there anything that I... Okay, yeah, here was the thing that I don't know if I blinded or what I was doing. Completely forgot that it was there. The suggested performance thing. So this one actually impacts then mostly low and medium speed, but it does affect the high speed and the top speed and acceleration a lot, which I need. Actually, the dirty air cornering is the one that is mostly affected. If I wanted to get up acceleration, I guess I should focus on drag reduction. Does this actually... It does change it a little. What do I not need? I will not need medium speed. Does it necessarily affect it much? I don't want to lower any performance, but I should guess it would be something like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. And then again, the maximum engineers, and with a... Oh, that one's 71 days. Oh, there we go. That's why I couldn't find it, because I'd switched the tabs there. Alright. That's for the Spanish Grand Prix. Well, if it's 71 days, then I'm not gonna do that. Should I actually go away with high speed then? What's after that? Monaco. Azerbaijan. Well, those are very slow circuits. Alright, I'm gonna dock the high speed one then. If it has to be that late. But no negatives, so it would be something like that. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Normal approach. Confirm 1.26 million. And then I'm gonna do another package. Oh, there's two different suspension packages. Why is there two different suspension packages in the beginning of the season? Wait, what? Oh, interesting. That must be something that was going on in real life then. Who's 1 and 2? I've actually no idea who's 1 and 2. Okay, so Mick is number 1 and Magnussen is number 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Mazepin must have been number 2 in 2021. Well, should I then just produce the second one? I probably won't need the... But how much does it cost to just make the suspension thingy? 50,000, well that's nothing. Make a few of them. We can withstand some crashing. Hopefully it won't be like real life. Like that. So I won't design any suspension for the Miami package. Oh well, I guess it's the Spain package. Maybe a new front wing then too. Oh man, I'm gonna have to put a lot into this if I'm gonna make it do well in slow corners. Alright. Once again, I'll just max everything here. Oh, hello, fighter. I chose Alfa Romeo. I made so many wrong decisions on my first run that I need to start all over. Gonna try again when I get over the loss. Yeah. Yeah, I made a few dumb decisions when I played McLaren. Mostly that I didn't like focus on one car that much, so I put them in such a position that they were racing all the time. It burned all my money. Oh, interesting. Oh, is Alfa Romeo also very poor? I guess McLaren is so rich that I didn't have to worry about that. But I put my drivers into a position where they were racing each other constantly and ended in tears in Canada when they took each other out. So that was a very big mistake on my part. After that, I really focused on one driver more than the other. Let's see. So I probably won't need the high-speed one. Oh yeah, Fighter, did you know about this? That you can just, like, if you max out this, then it makes it, like, just better. It's not like it's supposed to be, the way that if, like, you focus on one thing, then the other gets worse. Like, if you can make it worse, but, like, if you just max out everything, then it just becomes better part. It's a bit stupid. But it's fixed. That one's fixed for 23. Gonna do like this. I won't need the brake cooling thing because, as I also said there, it doesn't like focus on it actually. Didn't know, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know either until I started like really looking at the numbers. That wait a minute, it doesn't go down. Nothing goes down if you like, even if you just ram it to the top, so you can just make overpowered pieces like this. And once you know about it, you can't not do it. 54 days. So this one would actually be done for Miami. Yeah, so this is actually a Miami spec. Will it actually be better in... yeah, I would guess it will be better in Miami. So I'm gonna do like that, and because the fucking factory is so garbage in the beginning of the game, I'm just gonna do like that. $10 million. Scouting. I'm going to... oh my god, we got Pietro Fittipaldi. I'm probably gonna replace Fittipaldi immediately with a junior. So I'm gonna scout... do like that. I'm gonna scout Jack Doohan. No, not proposed contract. Detailed scouting. And I'm gonna scout... I guess I have 2 scouts, don't I? Yeah, I got 2 scouts. Theo Pourchaire. Vesti, if this was... I don't know how well they knew at the time, but Vesti is actually doing super well this season in F2. So he's probably going to have really high stats in the next game. Piastri is also fantastic, but he will want a lot of money to jump ship. Alright. Is there something I'm forgetting? Podium contender. 6 seasons. No, wait a minute. Scored podiums in 25% of this season's races. Target season 2024. Okay. 6th or above season. Okay, well, I guess that's realistic. That's pretty much what they expect of Gunther too, so. That should be everything I need to worry about this one. Right now, I guess we have all the parts we need. We can move on immediately to the... it requires response. Key staff. Oh, Simone Resta, that's right. This guy's really good. It's fascinating that they have done so poorly even with Simone Resta. Sponsor obligations. Yeah, you can't change these in the first season, so it doesn't matter. What do I have? Do I have anything that actually impacts me? Driver experience gains paused. Driver control performance rating will be reduced during each race, so we can then make a media. Oh no, that's 10 races. And they will hold a factory event every race. Car manufacturing is paused. Well, that's... I mean, yeah, that's just the same anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, this should be fine. What was the response? Party request. What's the morale of the drivers? Where was the morale thingy? Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna do it then. Party on! It's just 10k for morale boosts. Morale boosts are pretty good to have. So they won't get poached. Okay, the simulator's ready already. Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, I know the car is shit. Good. Because that's gonna help. Because we will... If I'm not gonna just boot one of the drivers or both of them, then I'm definitely gonna need them to get better. Reach Q3, that is... that's a big ask. I probably won't be guaranteeing. $12th, yeah, okay. I can guarantee you that at least one of us will finish. Well, that requires Q2 to get to 15th. No, I can't guarantee anything. I have no idea where we're gonna place in the first race. No guarantees. Let's go to Bahrain.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula One. Bahrain might have a small land footprint, but it's showing its big spirit right now in the grandstands. Either way, it's time for another fantastic weekend of Grand Prix racing. The Bahrain International Circuit is a challenging track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear to low to take the narrow turns. With the need for downhill braking, the risk of locking up is one drivers will need to manage. It's all about focus and balance to get victory here. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. Let's get this underway.
Alright. So for the practice sections, what you have to do is you have to build the confidence. No, well, not the confidence. That's going to be next year. You have to start building confidence. But do you have to build their acclimatization to the track and the knowledge of the car that you have right now? I don't have to do anything about this part. Did I actually have to check. Did I build the parts for the suspension? I did. Good. Then the both of them can run the better suspension. I always do the first run with mediums on both cars, and then I will check the setup. Probably gonna have to more oversteer cornering. I think they should need top speed on Bahrain. The braking stability should probably be higher than that. I'm gonna take a gander that do it something like that, with initial load of 20 laps and a little bit more calmed pace. Same thing with Kevin. Oh, you really want oversteer on your car. With more straights, something like that maybe. 20 laps, medium tires. Yeah. Lowered pace. And that should be go.
Ready to check, Kevin.
Radio's good.
And there we go. The first practice session of the 2022 season. Oh man, we're right at the end of the pit lane. I was considering whether I'm gonna do, if I was gonna do this without skipping time, but it would take such a ridiculous amount of time for every single race I'm gonna be fast forwarding. maybe on next year's game I'm gonna do or like this year's game, do the whole 1-to-1 time. So there's the practice sessions. Now that's just like that they're acclimatizing to the track, and they're building the what's it called? They're building the, well, it's track acclimatization, yeah. They're building knowledge of the track and the car, and eventually they will also like say what they like about the setups and what they don't like about the setup. So I'm just gonna let them run. Until we get to that point. Magnussen already has a way faster time than Schumacher has. He is and it's in the stats better, so actually I probably shouldn't be surprised about this. I'm gonna have him pass, so he won't be held up. The more he runs, the better he can get like the info on the car. There we go.
We've just had a spin.
Another one.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Russell spun.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell. They spun the car. What a disaster.
What a disaster. They spun in first practice. I don't think it's that big of a disaster.
Kev, how's the balance?
Something feels off with the car. Then come in and let's fix that. Oh, this pit lane is so long. It's so long when you're like in at the absolute end of it. Oh, we are the last pit. Yeah, they were probably the worst team in the 2021 season then. I remember that was Williams, but I guess I was wrong. Yeah, this is awful. So I guess less on the straights. Something like this, maybe. Those are bad, so I'm gonna have to move the traction way back. But yet the toe angle shouldn't be too much off. I'm gonna try putting the braking stability higher, maybe that would help. I'll see if it gets worse, then otherwise I'll just keep it like this. Just go with that one. Ah, okay.
Understood.
Here's the replay. Now just focus on the house. They're forced wide, and they won't be happy at all about that.
That isn't so bad if they just locked up and like a.
Locked up and gone straight on.
They've locked up and gone straight on. They won't really matter if it's just like that, but if in example in street circuits, that would be the end of it. That would just wreck the car. So I have to be careful about that. We're sending Magnussen back out. Now that he has the new setup, he's gonna start building the thingy. Oh, we already. Probably because he locked up at the same time, I didn't get the notice that Schumacher also had finished his scouting of the setup. That was a bit higher.
Understood.
He had 40 something.
White line.
40. No, I don't remember. It was like 43 or something. Magnussen had 32%, so it's not going to be as terrible. Not as many bads. Alright. Yeah, the cornering wasn't really great. If I just push it a little bit to the like minimum side, then the lesser side, then it's probably going to be optimal. The straight was good, so maybe that probably means that Magnussen, I just put it to the wrong side for Magnussen. Gonna do like that. The traction is gonna be way back. Something like this. We'll see what he says about that. On the tires apparently have less than 20 laps left on them, so fuel up for a 19 lap run. Let's see. The practice sessions are pretty much hands off. There's not much you need to do in these. I really hope Mick gets a seat next year. Unfortunately, there's a risk that I might be back with Haas, which would do absolutely nothing for his career. That took a long time to get scouting on the first setup. Man. I might have to scout for new race engineers too, because if they're this slow at gathering information from the drivers, that's not going to cut it. Which is unfortunate because I really like the voice of Mixed Currents engineer. But if we can't get info fast enough, then they're just going to be slowing us down. Man, I'm starting to worry that I'm not gonna get I'm not gonna have enough time to do a fast run at the end. If this is gonna take this long for them to gather info. Not that I need to do that, but I'd like to do it. Oh really now? They're locked up again?
And that's the lockup.
We need you to make more less mistakes, Mick. Channel your dad. I'm gonna do a fast run with
Okay, Kevin, no management required.
With Kevin.
So push as much as you can.
Copy that.
Mode push.
These are used mediums. It's probably not going to be super fast, but at least it's better than what we have now, being almost 3 seconds off the pace of Leclerc.
Look at that! They've run wide!
Not big surprise. Green in sector 1, so at least it's an improvement. Sector 2 should be somewhere around here. Green. So this should be a good lap. At least from his perspective. 2.7 up. And 13th. Right behind the McLarens. Good. Make us on the end here so I can do another fast run with him too. Hopefully he won't bin it.
Charge on.
Copy.
Okay, good job. Now pick up your pace.
Copy.
This is run out like yellow first sector. Are these tires so done already? 34% left. Shouldn't be. Can't he get a heat into them? I think that should be fine. Green second sector, right? He's probably gonna, yeah, Delta 3 seconds is gonna improve. He must have had a crazy first sector on one of the runs that he had. Hopefully I didn't make the setup worse.
How's the balance?
Still bad in Magnussen. We don't have run time to.
Where's the finish? Yeah, okay. So overtake is available if you need it.
Got it.
So it's, wait a minute, how much time is left in the session? 7 minutes. I could still do like a 3-minute run, short run there with my Kevin. I guess I will call him in then.
Okay, back off.
Okay.
We'll go to high fuel now.
Copy.
Charge off.
Copy that.
These are coming in really late. These radio calls. Alright. Oh, the braking stability was to the wrong side. Okay. Oh, that is some deep bass. Whoa. So something like this, maybe? Probably gonna have less traction. I'm gonna try like this. Then I'm gonna go to the soft because we have to give 2 tires back at the end of the session anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna have pretty much 3 minutes. I'm just gonna put minimum fuel in. I'll see how far Mick can push those tires. Hopefully it won't bin it. Yeah, no matter what, even if he gets like the last bit of info, then he's not gonna have enough time to really prove to like change the setup and go back out. Just go ham.
If you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy.
How's your read on the balance and things?
For now, it feels really good.
Okay, understood.
That's good. How high did it go? 80%. Well, that's really, really, really good. Now the question is with Magnussen, does he have enough time to finish another run? He does, as a matter of fact. So I'm just going to straight put him on deploy.
Mode push.
Copy that.
I'm going to do one fast lap. Hopefully he can get past the Aston Martin. On medium tires. It's Seb, okay. There we go. And then you push like the wind, Kevin. I want to see a top 10 time with those soft tires. Everyone else has done soft tire times anyway. Purple first sector. It's the end of the session anyway for Mick, so it doesn't matter. If this second's purple too, then I'm gonna start to believe, oh, it's purple too. This is what's called a show lap. No fuel, soft tires, and just like pushing all the way to the end in the first practice session, just so we can get like a first place in something. And then tow from the AlphaTauri as well. This should be a P1. It's a P1 for the 1.3 seconds to Charles Leclerc. Yeah. That's probably what Real House would have done too. Like, let's get those sponsors. Kevin Magnussen, fastest lap. Let's see, no, 80%, so it's probably really good. Yeah, it's just the oversteer and the traction that are off. Oversteer. Man, it's hard to tell if he wants less or more of it. Because as you can see in the cornering, the optimal thing is right at the end. It doesn't have to be in the middle. This is right here. So this one could go, the oversteer could go to the minimum, or it could go to the maximum. Oversteer on Bahrain. Well, I would say no, but like, I don't know, maybe it... See, one more, I'm gonna put it up. Not move that one much. These are so finicky. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any more than that. Normally, I would put them on the soft tire at the start of P2, so they can do a short run to get a read on the setup, and then put them on the long run to get a read on the track with the hard tires. But considering that they take forever to actually get me data on the setup, I might put them on the hard tires immediately and do a super long run with that right now. 30 lap run. Maybe a little less pace. And then same thing with Mick. You don't have accurate data. We have actually no data on this, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. 30 laps and lower pace.
Ready, check.
Radio is good.
The Bahrainian evening. Alright. Get me that sweet, juicy data.
Who's running wide there?
Russell's having an awful time with that Mercedes this game.
Oh, there's a spin!
Oh, Verstappen spun.
Let's have a look.
What did he do?
Here we see Max Verstappen. They lose it there.
Oh, okay then.
Yep, understood.
Flat spotting the tires. No. Oh, you already gotten this setup. Why are you not saying anything?
Kev, how's the balance?
$67. I wouldn't say that 67 is necessarily good. It would be beneficial for him to start gaining the confidence, though. Maybe I will leave him out. I could probably take him in somewhere like with 15 minutes left, and then use the 4 minutes. Yeah, or maybe with 20 minutes left. 'Cause it's gonna take 4 minutes to change the setup of the car, which would leave me with 16 minutes to run.
Anything we can help you with?
That's okay.
67. So that was
Understood,
actually
mate,
worse then.
understood.
So that was worse. So I need to change that back. Luckily you can, if the setup is worse, then you can just revert to like your last setup. And that will, of course, then you will know immediately how good that is, because it was 80% if I recall. So yeah. That one. Then I know that I need to go to the other way, so he probably wants... What was it? I hope I'm not mixing up the drivers. Yeah, thanks Fighter for the follow. You can absolutely not hear that follow thing now because it's just it's just F1 sounds now. Am I mixing up the drivers? Who was the one with the 80%? Was it Mick? Yeah, I think it was Mick, right? That had the 80%. So if I turned up his oversteering, then I should probably take it back down. I might get away with just adjusting his wings, which would just be, what is it, like 1.5 minutes, I think? So I'm probably gonna let him run his entire thing to the end. But then again, if I need... yeah. I'll see. Magnussen, at least, I will need the 20 minutes. I'm gonna let that tick down. They can start running a bit higher with that, because I don't need that much tire wear. Actually, they can just go aggressive, because I'm gonna put the soft tires on them anyway at the end. Go get some better lap times. Please don't crash. Oof. Still half a second almost to Latifi. Mick actually has half a second to Latifi. Which is brutal.
Sounds like a spin.
Alright, I'm taking in Magnussen now. Actually did a little late. There we go. Into the pits. Great, bad, and bad. Yeah, I guess that is the oversteering that needs to be way lower. Yeah, unfortunately I can't just adjust the wings. I need to adjust the... I think it's toe out. Yeah, toe out needs to be way less. So like this maybe? Great, great, great. I'm hoping that this will be like very close to 100. New soft tires. That's gonna be 4, so you're just gonna have 10 minutes left. I think it's like 1.5 minute laps here. It's like every lap, like every circuit. So I'm gonna need 7. I'll just put 7 laps of fuel in. Now I'm gonna take Shumi in as well. There's no need for Mick to flounder out there. Yeah, that was bad oversteer. So it's gonna be like over here then. Not gonna touch that. 6-4 highest confidence. Interesting how there is no highest confidence on the tow out. I'm just gonna go like this and see what he says about that. He's not gonna have like any laps to do. Quick maths, 8 minutes. I'll do 5 laps. Alright, Kev. Right into traffic. Oh well. This is probably good. Because there will be no need to conserve these tires. I could probably run a fast lap after this one anyway. So here.
If you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy.
See what you can do with this setup. Apparently not pass an Alpine on medium tires. Which is tragic. Mick can do the same thing actually. He's improving, so I guess whoever this is not holding him up. I don't know if that's Albon or no, wait, that's Alpine, so that would be Alonso or Ocon. Well, there he had to brake sooner, so they are holding him up. Well, come on, Kev, that's 2 green sectors. And that puts you in 13th. That's good.
Okay, perfect. Let's get back up to pace.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna do 2 laps because I have the energy for it. Schumacher is apparently unimpeded. No, there was someone else in front of him. There's some side-by-side racing going on there. Oh, that's a purple. Mick is going fast on this lap. Magnussen got a yellow in the first sector, so I'm wondering if I should just abort that lap and just start making him recover his energy. Yeah, that's 2 yellows.
Charge on.
Copy that.
Man, look at that. Makes him driving like his house on fire. Oh. That McLaren went wide. Oh, look at that. 3 purples, first place. That's right. Want to see my boy.
So we just need to go charge on.
Copy.
Apparently underestimated the laps. He's gonna come in with like 3 minutes to spare. Yeah, I don't think I can't extend it from here now. I guess I just have to cancel this call then. Yeah, heading to garage. Cancel. You are not heading to the garage.
Try to do some lift and coast and then focus on apex speed.
Copy.
I'm gonna have him mostly lift and coast mostly to conserve fuel because he's gonna be overstaying
Charge off.
the laps he was allotted with the fuel. What the heck? You've been live for an hour. Freaking Twitch didn't notify me. Yeah, I noticed there was an absence of Violet. Now you've gotta watch the VOD. Yeah. Also, yeah. No, you know how I feel when I like notice like what the hecky, like you've been live for X and Y amount of time and no pings from Discord, and well, I never rely on Twitch notifications because I never get them. I never get them anyway. And this fuel amount should last for at least 1 more lap. Then I guess I'll have to call him in after this one. Magnuson's heading in now. Yeah, call car in. Yeah, but what you missed, Violet, is pretty much that I picked Haas just so because it's a challenge to try to get them to the front of the grid because they're bad. And I noticed that Haas is like all of their like they got really bad facilities and almost no money. So but look at that, I still got Mick Schumacher up to the first in P2. So now both practice sessions have been topped by a Haas. Unfortunately, that's not gonna last.
Welcome back as we continue our race weekend with practice soon to finish and then qualifying hot on its heels. Practice 3 affords the teams one final opportunity to tweak their setups as the drivers get to grips with the tracks every turn. Once they reach qualifying, there simply won't be time to think twice. Drivers will need to outdo one another if they're to climb their way up the grid and secure themselves a solid starting position for tomorrow's race. Here we go, folks. It's time to get started.
There we go. it's time to get started. So what did you think of that setup? Great, okay. This is probably going to be better than. What compounds do I have left? I'm gonna try to get through this practice session with just one set of soft tires, so I can do... Well, technically, I mean, we don't need that many soft tires in the qualifying, because we're not going to be getting through to Q3, that's one thing that's damn sure. So, maybe I will use multiple sets, after all. Usually when I'm driving, when I'm racing with a team that's better, then I don't need... Or like, the other way, I need more tires in the qualifying session, because I'm gonna have to drive more. But without the need to drive more in the qualifying sessions, I could drive more in the practice sessions and get more out of it.
Ready, Jack Kev? Radio is good.
Let's send them out. Ding Tonk. Yeah, this is the Ding Tonk game. You have the Ding Tonk. Well, has it been an hour already? Man, time goes really quickly when you're playing this. No wonder I've racked up so many hours in this game. I made so many bracelets and I want to keep them all. Well, isn't that the exact opposite of why you made them, though? I know. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the problem when you're really good at making stuff. You can't really make things to give away because you want to keep them. Alright, soft tires. I should probably set them on fast laps immediately. I'm gonna do that, yeah. So, who's first? I don't remember who's first. Okay, so Kev is first, so I'm gonna do that. Attack, push, deploy.
Kev, if you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Then Mick, attack, push, deploy.
Mode push.
Copy.
Let's just put our head down.
Copy.
And let's check for the times. Of course, he's got 3 purples on the first lap because there was no one else with a time. But this is not going to be that much, the sector times. Yeah, someone's already beaten his sector 1 there, but let's see if we can get those back. Again, I don't know how well good these setups are, so mostly I'm just going to try to keep them out on the track after this. So this will be the 1 fast lap, and then I'm going to take down their tire wear just to see that they don't, like, blow their tires. Oh, look at that. Mick actually got the first sector. 0.006. Man, I'm yawning all the time. I'm running out of oxygen. Don't make the tether tireds. No, not tireds. We have to keep the tireds awakened. Tsunoda actually managed to beat Schumacher's time, but not Magnussen's. Quite interesting. Well, let's see. Actually, Magnussen had a faster Sector 2 time than Schumacher. And... oh, wow, he couldn't beat it. He couldn't beat Magnussen's time. Okay. Well, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Light. Light.
Back off.
Copy.
And harvest. And harvest. Then we'll sit back and wait. Yeah, that was over half a second faster than Max Verstappen. So that was quite the times, but we'll see.
So overtake is available if you need it.
Copy.
charge off.
Copy that.
We'll see. I'm fully expecting that when it comes to the qualifying session, then the Red Bulls and the Ferraris will be way faster. They seem to be sandbagging in the practice sessions.
How's the balance?
I'm happy here.
Okay, understood, Kev.
What did he go to? 87%. That's good enough for me to let him run this practice. What's it called? This stint to the end, just so I can get up his track acclimatization. Mick is already at 92%, so I'm just gonna call him in immediately as he says what his setup is, unless it is over 90%. If I manage to hit it over 90%, then I'm just gonna leave him out and let him run. Because in the beginning of the season, we don't know anything about the car, so we need to get the car knowledge up. So it doesn't really matter if I hit 100% on this track acclimatization at this point, because we need the knowledge of the car, and that's only going to go up as long as we run. So we're going to have to keep running those running stints as much as we can. But I also don't want to use too many tires. But as I said earlier, it probably won't matter that much when we're like the worst car on the grid. Let's keep this going. $79. All right.
How's your balance?
Car filled. Like it.
Yeah, understood.
So that's still not as good as the last setup, which was 80%. So I'm still missing the mark on that one. I might have to just go back to the 80% one and try to... because like every time you do change the setup, it goes like smaller and smaller so you can get the margins. But it's still not good enough. Like the 79% is not good enough. I want it to get to over 90% because at that point the performance bonus is going to go up so much higher that it's going to give a tangible benefit to the race. So what is it that you need? The oversteer is great now. The braking stability is just good. So should the braking stability be then on the lesser side? That should probably, I can do that with the tow out one. No, I can't actually because it's 0 already. I'm gonna try switching it like this, something like that, and then I'm gonna go way back. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna go back to the 0 tow out. Anti-roll. But that's gonna change the traction one. But I might want to change the traction. Because it's getting really late in this, so now it is becoming critical now that I need to nail these setups, because I'm not gonna have enough time to run any more runs in the practice, because this is already FP3, and Park for May comes up when in qualifying, so I can't change the setups anymore after that point. This is my last attempt probably, because I mean it's gonna be 37 minutes left in the session after this setup change. I'm just gonna do the same tires. I can't do the same tires unless I take down. I'm gonna get, how many laps have they left? Oh, they only got 12 laps left. I'm going to need to use a second set of soft tires too. Unfortunate. All right. $80% is not bad. It is like, what was it, 12 or 13 out of 15? But I want 14. Oh, this is already at 0. I need to take it down to balanced, so he doesn't run out of fuel. Apparently running this at...
Okay, copy, Kev.
What's the situation?
Conserve them. That's what the situation is. Actually, I could probably take him in right now, because he has already 100% track acclimatization. And the track acclimatization works like that. The longer the run is, the more it goes up. But the car parts knowledge is a straight line. So as long as you run, it's fine. For the track acclimatization to be like effective, you need to run long stints. But for the car parts knowledge, you just need to have the car on the track. So it's probably better if I call him in at this point, change the setups, and that gives him more time to get a read on the new one. Which is hopefully better. Alright. Great, 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 good, great. And the traction one that's good is smack dab in the middle, so I don't know which way to move it. Not that I would know that anyway, considering they can be in the edge of the blue line. I'm probably gonna move the tire camber. But then I have to adjust something else too. Well, if I move this one, does managing have anything to do with the car, or is it just about driving? Does managing have anything to do with the car, or is it just about driving? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to clarify that question. But I'm being dumb, and I can't really wrap my head around it. Like, do you manage anything about how the cars? Yes, I do. I do manage about the car. You can like. That was what I did in the beginning, was that I set in motion the upgrade package that will come into play in about 2 months. I set into motion where they're already designing a new underfloor and a new front wing that is going to have better performance in low speed and medium speed corners and acceleration, because those tracks that are up in 2 months are Spain, Monaco, and Azerbaijan, which are 3 tracks that are none of them are particularly high speed tracks. So if we can get an upgrade package to those 3 races that are performing well in those conditions, then that will give us a definite advantage over those 3 tracks. At that point, when we get those upgrades, I will start designing the next ones, which will probably go 2 months into the future from that point, assuming, or quicker, assuming that I have the money for it. But then again, if I get money for performing well in the races, then I will probably put that towards facility upgrades, because the wind tunnel, as an example, is really, really bad right now. Yeah, maybe it's the anti-roll that I actually have to change. And then adjust it a little like this. Can I do 2 steps? That puts it a little bit far out. I'm gonna try that. We can still, it's always, the good thing is that it will always remember the highest confidence setup that you have. So it rewards experimentation. It rewards that you just try to see if you can make it better, because you can always go back. 20 laps. Yeah, I'm gonna do another 20 lap run with the Kev. So where are we at, Schumacher?
Okay, more lift and coast, please.
Copy.
And he's gonna hit 100. He's gonna hit 100% on the acclimatization now. Yeah, boom. So now he's also just. He's just learning about the car and the setup at this point. And Magnussen's done. Get out of there. push, but lightly. We're still at the top. That is crazy to me. They are getting faster and faster. Verstappen is almost catching Schumacher now. Yeah, there we go. Leclerc's now faster than Schumacher. Oh. He locked up. That's the first lockup for Magnussen this weekend.
Kevin Magnussen here. Oh, and there's the lockup. That's the last thing they'll have wanted.
It's not that terrible if it's just practice and he didn't like hit anything, so. It would have been worse if he had actually crashed into whoever that was close to him.
How is the balance?
So very good in the car.
90%. Okay, that's good.
Understood, Nick.
So that's where I'm gonna leave Schumacher's setup. I'm not gonna touch that anymore. 90% is well good enough for me. It's still in the, what is it, great range? It can get up to, if you can get it above, I think it's 97%, then it counts as optimal. And that's the best you can have, and that gives you the full points for the performance bonus that you can get. If you have then 100% track acclimatization and like really high, I don't remember what it was what you needed for the car parts, but if that's really high too, then you get the 15 out of 15% for performance bonus points. Okay, Schumacher is apparently heading to the garage now. 3 minutes left. I could check which set of tires has less use on them and send him out on that to build the car parts knowledge, because the car parts knowledge thing carries over between weekends, assuming that you do not change parts on the car. So it's always good to just build that. Oof, I could actually try to change the oversteer. No, I'm not going to. I'll switch to that one. Bring that way down. 3 minutes, so it's just like 3 laps. He's not going to get even 3 laps in, but that's the minimum I can do. Gonna take a few seconds for them to just fuel up and change the tires. And boop, back out. And now he's really gonna have to look after those tires.
Okay, back off.
Okay.
Did DHL pay to be in this game too? Probably. I don't know. I don't know if they sponsored the game or if it's just that they wanted realism.
I'll see you back here.
Because like a lot of the sponsors that you see on the tracks are actually there in real life. So like Pirelli and Gulf Air. Let's play spot the sponsors. What do we got? Well, that's just a yellow. No, it's Pirelli. Pirelli's across that one. P0, that's Pirelli too. That's a lot of Pirelli. Liquid Malay. Where's the Rolex? There is Rolex. And there's the Ramco is there. But there's Rolex is that there's the big clock on the start finish straight. Is there someone on there for start finish straight? Yeah, there's the big Rolex clock. the official start-stop clock that they always show that clock in the beginning of the race. Kevin Magnussen. That means we have had P1 in every single practice session. And this shows us 6 because it's a question mark on the confidence. But it will show up after the first qualifying. It will automatically get set to visible because you can't change it anymore after that. Yeah, there we go. Usually what I would do at this point is try to do some crazy stuff like going out on used tires or something, but at this point we're just fighting to get anywhere.
Radio check, Mick.
I'm gonna throw them out immediately, and hopefully we'll just have some clear track. Yes, good. No traffic on the first run, at least. That's good. Did you hear about the guy who found an old Rolex and brought an antiques expert, and it turned out to be some mega rare model and it was in pristine condition? No, I did not. That sounds really cool. So he found it and it was in pristine condition. That's crazy. Some luck, yeah. I mean, what do you do at that point? Do you just sell it or do you just keep it for the prestige? Because I mean, it'll probably be worth a lot of money, but at the same time, you have some sort of super mega rare Rolex that's in pristine condition. Don't remember if he got it some time ago or inherited. Okay. Yeah, I know no purples. Let's see how far we can go with this. Mick was a half a second slower than Kevin there. I'd probably keep it and give it to my kids so they can sell it. Oh wait. New tires and new tires. And then I'll just have to keep an eye on that. That took 5 segments of that, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's where we should go out. Schumacher first, and Magnussen after him. Man, this track just does not want to rubber in. Can I see the rubber level? Yeah, it doesn't want to go. I wonder if it's like too cold or something. Oh man, there's gonna be traffic. Magnussen's 9th. That was a very good first run. Schumacher being 15th, he was on the cusp of elimination. He needs to improve. I think Magnussen's 9th place is gonna be enough, considering that the track doesn't want to rubber in anymore. Oh, get out of the way! Oh, the traffic is going to be bad. Schumacher was improving on the first sector. Oh man, there's one more car. It's a Williams. Ooh, stay out of the way. Oh, that did impact him a little. Yellow second sector. That's not gonna be enough, is it? Magnussen had 2 yellows, that's not... Yeah, that wasn't enough. Yeah, neither of them improved. Oh, that's not good.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Yeah, Schumacher's out. Damn it. Ricardo improved. But Kevin made it to Q2. I think I'll start with the used compound. How did that go? It went to 80%. That was about the same that I had then.
Ready, check, Kevin.
Radius good.
Normal Q2. Oh, there's going to be traffic on this one. I'm really looking forward to seeing the helmet cams in the next game. Next week. This is gonna look. I've seen the previews. Look, they haven't showed any longer shots, but they've shown like short shots, and they does look amazing. Apparently, they've also made it so like it's accurately represented the way the different drivers have like different tinted lenses or visors on their helmets, so it's actually realistically portrayed that way too. They're really good with the small details, these devs. Much better than what EA is doing. Alright, that run wasn't gonna end up anything anyway because he had used tires. So that was 4.5. So like here somewhere. I hope Leclerc's going in, otherwise there's gonna be trouble. I should be. That's already. Ah, that did give him issues. He did not get a good run up. That looked slow. I don't know if it was actually slow. First sector is yellow. That doesn't look good. He has a good delta time, but I don't think he really has to get a move on if he's gonna beat that time. .7. Oh, did he not improve on it? How? Oh my god, was that bad, that first sector? Really? Oh, shit. Well, I guess that was really... It was actually close to get into Q3. It wasn't far off. Joe's got a penalty. Joe's got a penalty. Is that gonna lift me? Us? Him? Oh no, it's not penalty. It's that they were in the danger of being dropped out. Oh, I see. Because in the races, that's how they signify penalties. Yeah, there are no penalties here. 13th and 16th.
Drivers are strapping themselves in, ready for race day.
Haas met their potential in qualifying, and they'll be expected to make a good start from the grid. Let's see if they can make it work for them. Alfa Romeo managed to meet expectations during qualifying, and if they can keep this up, they'll have a good race ahead of them.
Why is Valtteri's helmet on his forehead?
Under blue skies. That means the team should be able to apply their strategies without any added complications.
And there's going to be a lot for the teams to handle. So will the drivers and their cars be able to cope with the pressure? Let's find out right here at the Bahrain Grand Prix.
All right. Now for the important part, to figure out a strategy for the race. I think both of them are gonna have to start on soft tires, no matter what. Because they need to start climbing that grid immediately if we're gonna have any chance of finishing, any chance of points. I'm gonna do that. He's gonna have to start with like at least some amount of pushing, then a hard tire stint maybe. Should this maybe be a two-stopper then? Yeah. I wonder how much that took. Or maybe use all three compounds. I'm gonna see what the stopwatch thinks of that one. So what is the benefits of doing that? What if I change that to another set of softs? That's gonna lose time. Interesting F1 qualifying today, by the way. Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, the wrong man was on the first place. But yeah, it was really interesting. It's really becoming a thing this year that the qualifying is better than the race. I wonder if the Red Bull's upgrade package isn't working. Why were they so bad? Because what was it, the first in Q1? Wasn't Verstappen like a 5th or something? Or was that... No, wait, he got a better time after that. But yeah, nonetheless, like he was really low down at first, and then he came back up. So I wonder if that upgrade package is giving them trouble. Oh, and I probably can't do a 2-stopper here. That would have to probably involve me doing medium, or like a 1-stopper. That would probably give me to do hard medium or medium hard. Like if I did hard medium, how far would that take me? Not that far. So a 1-stopper is absolutely impossible. And then the question is it possible to do... What would soft medium do for me? Do I have 2 sets of soft mediums? Apparently I do. That is better. Then, can I put that? Does that mean that it's possible to push on the softs? It is possible. Because it says that it's slower overall, but we're gonna have to do that if we're gonna have any hope of catching points in this race. There will need to be a push in the beginning of the race. Yeah, that's 12 seconds faster than soft medium. But that means that there is going to be a dip in the end. It's about Bahrain, so I don't have to worry about rain being a possibility. Mick can do an alternative strat then, because you're 16th on the grid. You're gonna start in the mediums. That is a certain thing. Bahrain. There's no rain in Bahrain, no. Maybe. What if I extended like a motherfucker? Would this be at all viable? Like, you'll probably get past, but would that... How much time does that save? Alternatively, if this is too soft, a really pushy medium hard. That would save 30 seconds. "30 seconds is all is an eternity in F1. Then, what if medium soft hard, but that's not pushing? 8 seconds saved on that one. The biggest thing is I don't want to stack pit stops. So maybe like that. So now we have a stop at lap 15. Yeah, so Kevin would stop first at lap... What's that, 13, 14? Is that in the middle? 10, 11, 13, yeah. So lap 13, Kevin would stop for mediums. Lap 15, Mick would stop for mediums, for softs. And then Kevin would go to lap 34, and Mick would go to lap... No, Mick's first, with lap 31, and then Kevin 34 for the last stop. Yeah, this is probably what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna put oh, you can't do anymore. Okay, 1 lap of extra fuel. Maximum fuel load. And then you're gonna start full tilt. Absolute full tilt. With overtake. Alright. I'm always just as nervous
Looks like
when the
clear
race
weather
starts.
tonight for this race, with the drivers now taking position on the grid. There we see Kevin Magnussen. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground.
He doesn't look at all like himself because they couldn't scan his face.
As the second driver today, with their starting position in the back 10, they'll have their work cut out for them. And we're just moments away now. And this is it, the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Come on, Kevin. No crashing. So Schumacher lost the position, so down to 17th. I guess it's to be expected considering he has medium tires, so he's probably going to lose out. Yeah, he's going to lose out some positions, but that's fine. Magnussen's up to 12th, so that's good.
Haas with an overtake.
I probably can't push this all too long like this because I don't want to lose too much of the grip on the tires. Pitting too early with Magnussen's strategy would be a disaster because we're really going close to the edge at the end. I can afford maybe 1 lap too early on this stint, but no more than that. There's 1 lap in the bank. Schumacher Hauser can extend by like 1 or 2 laps on this stint, but not on any other stints. I guess Mick will just have to survive on these medium tires. Oh hey, look at that! Fantastic overtake by Mick. I'm gonna move them down to...
Okay, good job, Kev, that's 1.
Oh, he's also got another one. Great.
Did a good job, Nick. We need a back off.
Alright, let's see. Schumacher's now got free space in front of him. He's gonna be in trouble when DRS hits though, because the Aston Martins are within 1 second of him. Magnussen might be able to catch Joe still. Joe's got soft, yeah. Oh, what's this? They got slowed down. Oh, it's a train. Good. Is this? Oh, this train goes all the way to the lead. Interesting. That probably means that there's a train behind. Yeah, there's a train going all the way behind. Who's the first one? Mick is the first one that's dropped off. Choo-choo, indeed. I think, does that mean that everyone started on softs except Mick? So Mick is the only one on alternative strategy. Yes, quite literally. Mick is the only one on an alternative strategy to everyone else. That of course depends on what they do afterwards, but everyone else started on softs. So that's the reason why Mick dropped. That might have been a bad thing, but we'll just have to see how it goes. It's a little bit of a risk.
Enabled.
So Mick will have to defend his position now because he did not manage to pull out a gap to Vettel. Apparently Stroll's dropped down to Vettel, so it's just Vettel and Mick. Hopefully we can keep that like that. Oh, apparently I clicked on Norris, but that's good. Norris dropped to almost a second. It was a second after behind there to Magnussen. I'm gonna Magnussen to use overtake now because we're getting that close. Sector 2. Oh, there's a Ferrari. A Ferrari's. It's Sainz.
Sounds like someone's locked up. Let's take a closer look. Let's have another look. Science is the focus here. Well, they've lost it. They've locked up.
So he can't overtake under the yellow flags, but hopefully there won't be a safety car. No, he's in last place, but he's back on the track. Oh, this might be it. This might be an overtake. Go, 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 go. That's 9th.
We are P9.
No, he's coming back on us. No, keep it. Keep it, K-Mag. Ah. This is the last chance he has to use overtake. Because after that, he's gonna have used all of his energy. Oh, he dropped so much time on that exit on that corner. I wonder, is Vettel catching? I guess he's a little. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, we're gonna have to go and harvest after this. No, we're not back up to 60%. I don't know if he has the top speed for it. I wonder if Joe is also using up his energy right now. He's going a lot faster in the straights. Oh, that's a risky move. Oh, pushed him all the way out. Oh, that's a very Kevin Magnussen move. Oh, I think that, yes, he was behind on the line, so he still gets DRS here. Well, I guess he would have gotten DRS anyway, it was so close, but... Okay, there goes the last of the energy. He's in front, but now he's gonna have to go and harvest.
Charge on.
Good with that.
Mick is actually holding Vettel behind him. I'm very impressed with that. If he can keep himself in a reasonable distance to the rest of the grid, this strategy might work. Oh man, he's down to 1%. This is going to be difficult to hold. He's going to be losing time to Gasly as well. This is mostly just down to engine power. I'm going to have to keep him on charge for one lap. Because it's already, the charge bar is already full. So he can't charge anymore on this lap. So he's going to have to use the first corner in the next lap to charge all the way up to like 80% or something. Yeah, Joe can't catch him. But yeah, we're also getting really close to losing DRS to the cars in front. If that happens, then I probably have to tell him to use more of the tires to catch up back up to Alonso. And there we go. After the first corner here, I'm gonna switch it back. And there on the exit he would have used it, so neutral here.
Charge off.
Cover that.
You can see the massive gap on the map that Mick has dropped from Sonoda because of those medium tires. I am leaving him out to dry, but that's unfortunate. I was hoping that someone else would start on the mediums too. Not that the entire grid was starting on softs. Oh, Vettel's like right on his ass. Yeah. Probably, I'm thinking it probably would have been beneficial for him to even be behind Sebastian at this point. The tire management won't be this easy in 23 because in 23 they've changed the tire temperature simulation, so you can't just do this that I'm doing right now, but I'm just leaving it just on that, the four blips, because the temperature will actually vary depending on what's happening with the tires, like realistically. So the tire temperature, like the tire degradation values will actually change. So you actually have to keep an eye on the tires. Oh, you've actually caught up to Gasly now. Okay, then let's challenge him. Ooh.
Okay, you're currently P16.
Oh, Vettel got past. Oh, good.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Oh, hello.
Nice work.
Hey, he went off. He went off. He should give that position.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
He should give that position to us. Stewards, come on.
Oh, they've run wide.
Oh, the charging's really bad on the ERS on this one. Oh, he got it back. Good. Good job, Mick. Cheaters. Yeah. Gosh dang it.
Haas with an overtake there.
I wonder if we can really get into the top 7, it's gonna be an absolute wonder. Who is up there that shouldn't be? Bottas is 4th, which is absolutely ridiculous with an Alfa Romeo. I guess at the beginning of the season last year they were pretty fast. And then they just fell off. At this point, it's pretty much just trying to hoping that Gasly stays behind because we do not have the charge to start attacking Alonso. Maybe I should push up the usage on the fuel. We are getting to the point. We are getting to the point where we have to pit soon. Oh, that is actually really close. I'm gonna use the overtake now. Oh, you can't take corners like that if you want to overtake him. Come on, Kevin. But he doesn't get DRS, so that this should be fast and easy. It should be, right? Okay, we got past him. Not really.
Nice work, Kev.
Is that going to be enough to keep him behind us? Oh, I don't know, man.
Haas with an overtake.
He went outside the lines again, Stewart.
Just keep concentrating.
Oh, that's not enough charge. That's not enough charge. Oh, okay, we got DRS. That's good. Push again.
Charge on.
Copy that.
Seventh. Seventh is fantastic. This is an absolutely fantastic race so far. We've been using those soft tires very effectively. Now, I don't know. Whoa, hello.
Typical.
All right.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Charge off.
Copy that.
See what we can do behind them. Not using overtake yet, but it's on neutral. DRS is open. I'm gonna tell him to use overtake on the second DRS zone on the straight here. There might be tire life too to use the tires more. It's gonna have DRS open now, yeah. And I don't think that's gonna be enough to pass him. No. Yes, maybe. And then use overtake. Oh, look at that. Look at the speed difference.
Good job, Kev.
Then we're gonna have to use harvest again because we are very low.
Charge on.
Copy that.
And push.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
There's only a few laps left on this stint. I am thinking of maybe increasing the attack. Yeah.
Come on, mate.
Got it.
Oh no. Oh, I got it back.
Alpine just advanced.
Man, it's Kevin Magnussen versus Fernando Alonso, so I don't know. That's not really I can't expect him to put up much of a fight.
More lift and coast, please.
Yeah, I'm just gonna harvest the rest of this stint. No matter what position he ends up in. And then there goes Mick back past Seb.
Haas with an overtake there.
That's one.
Good job.
Haas with an overtake.
I don't really have the fuel to push anymore with Mick, so I'm gonna have to have him hang back. Oh, didn't he? He didn't try to pass me? I guess not. He's really right on his ass now.
Let's just get into a rhythm.
And Seb took back 15th. It's just-
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up.
No, Kev, no, damn it! Oh, god damn it, Kevin! Oh,
Okay, understood, Kev.
What's the situation?
the situation is that we need to put you on better tires, and you need to learn to be a better driver. Yeah, we're pitting this lap. You're gonna go last. Oh, 14th, Kevin. You were in such a good position.
Yeah, good job.
Mick is now in the position behind Kevin. Our boy, yeah, our boy. It's getting to the point where actually, yeah, there he is. Vettel can also capitalize on this.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
I'm gonna get this back, and then I'm gonna set it to attack and hope that we can get it past. We can get like a little bit of a leeway, headway to Vettel. But then I'm probably gonna have to start charging soon on Schumacher too.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Okay, Mag is pitting now. We're hoping for a good pit stop. Whoa. Oh, that's a slow. That's so slow. 3.4. Oh well. It wasn't horrible. At least there was no mistakes. All right. Go back on that. You might have to still push. Neutral. Not into harvest anymore. With 12 seconds to Alexander Albon.
Charge off.
Yeah, copy.
This is gonna be difficult with the fuel management. Mick has not managed to pull away from Vettel. Yeah, the problem too is that there's Carlos Sainz is there too, so he's gonna start harassing us soon. Once he gets past Seb. Okay, there we go. That's the pit stop lap. And we're gonna go into soft for Mick, so this is gonna be the chasing thing.
So box now, box now.
Copy for box.
He's gonna push out these tires as much as he can. He's been good, really good at defending. Considering that everyone else has had soft tires on, so. He's been doing his best. Oh man, look at that. Look at those pro moves. Yeah, there goes Seb. There's nothing we can do about that. But considering he's pitting this lap, I'm not gonna really challenge that anyway. Oh, there's a really big pit rumba now. I wonder if Seb is pitting this lap too. He's not.
Box.
Carlos is though.
Yep. And white line, white line.
So where does that put Magnussen? He's on the straight now. Oh, 3.6, that was a problem with the rear, with the like, oh no, they probably waited for Carlos, yeah. Unfortunate.
Okay, back off.
That's good.
I don't think he's gonna have much to say against Carlos. I wonder what set he has on now.
I think
Mediums.
they're gonna lock up.
Oh, there's a chance. K-Mag is in 16th now again. Oh, Ricardo's right in front of him. He could probably pass him. Yeah, Ricardo's got hards. Oof. That turn in left him no space.
Okay, good job, Kev. That's one.
Haas with an overtake there.
Okay. Unfortunately, we don't really have the fuel to push anymore. I could set them on conserving when they're chasing someone, but I don't think that's a good idea. That's gonna make every overtake take longer.
Just keep concentrating.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
I still get a dopamine response from that, considering that I played McLaren in the longest save that I had.
overtake.
1.8 seconds. This could be another rise for Magnussen, but he's gonna have to work hard. And now he has medium tires. I don't know what the rest of the grid has here. If they went for hard, then that's gonna be a little bit of an easier task, but than the initial rise when that was soft against soft. It looks like everyone went for hard. Did they really try? Are they really gonna try to do a one-stopper? That's pretty crazy. At least Stroll has over 9 seconds to mix, so he has nothing to worry about behind him. Seb pitted now. Is he gonna come out in front of or behind Schumacher? Behind. Good. So that's another pass in the pit lane. Magnussen is now within DRS range of Zhou. Let's get past him. We're just gonna be losing a lot of time if we get stuck behind us in these hard tires. Oh man, really? Couldn't get past them? It's also really unfortunate that Mick has got Carlos Sainz in front of him because Carlos is just reaming ahead. So even though he's got soft tires and is trying to catch him, he's not catching him at all. Instead, Sainz is just catching Ricardo instead. Oh man. He's gonna have to go and harvest again. Magnussen is. This is the last chance he has to do an overtake with the overtake button. Otherwise, we're gonna have to start using up the tires more. Yeah, I guess it's time to use those tires.
If you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy.
He gets dropped by a Alfa Romeo with hard tires. Oh no. Okay, you're gonna have to go and harvest, my boy.
Charge on.
Copy that.
Sainz just passed Ricardo. He's gonna start chasing down K-Mag now. Oh, he's already up to him. Oops, that was the wrong button. This was the one I wanted. And I'm not making it difficult by using Harvest, unfortunately. Oh, interesting. You can't really catch us because we're in the DRS of the show. Maybe I can keep it on harvest for a little longer then. And now Mick has started to catch Ricardo. Yeah, Ricardo's on hard, so. This is Mick's opportunity to do something with his race. Once he can get into that 1 second range. I'm also gonna have him push a little.
We're happy with you pushing. Copy.
I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on those tires. Yellow flags in sector 2. Was that Charles Leclerc?
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Oh my god, that's the... I think Charles was leading. Ferrari must be fuming about that. Alright, Mick, get him. We can't be losing time right now. Oh, look at that double switch. Excellent move.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Charge on, but start pushing.
Very good job. No more lift and coast.
Copy.
Yeah, Monka steering, dude.
Okay, we're still okay.
Ah!
McLaren gain a position.
There we go.
Good job. Charge on.
Copy.
The last stint's on hards, so we need to gain as much ground as we can right now. Just in case that they're gonna go to mediums or something in the last stint. Oh, there goes Joe.
Is that a lockup?
Did a good job.
Yeah, he did a good job passing a car that was on the gravel.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Sainz tried to overtake Magnussen there. We're gonna have to join this party over here. Go, go, go! Damn it. He's so slow in the corners. He's gonna have to... Magnussen's gonna have to start cooling down his tires. Schumacher will soon too. You can go off charge.
And charge off.
Copy.
Sainz is really close. He's gonna probably get an attempt now. Or not. He had a bad exit. Ricardo's still too close to be pulled out of DRS range. It's not like Mick is not catching them, even though I'm having it like pin it. I wonder if I should just start like how long do you think I have left on this stint? Oh, he has to start cooling his tires now. That's just something I can't get over.
We need to back off.
Copy.
But yeah, I am also running out of fuel soon. Like extra fuel. I'm not running out of fuel, but like the projected extra is running out. So this whole Ricardo thing. Yeah, now we passed him. Alright. If Mick manages to catch up to Magnussen, I'm probably gonna have to tell Magnussen to let him by, because he's on soft tires and he can't be held up. They are on different strategies, unfortunately. Yeah, he's now within DRS, so I'm gonna get him to drop to balanced.
Try to do some lift and coast.
Copy.
Oh, Jesus! Fucking hell! Oh my god, they came... I physically jumped out of the way because they came so close to... Like, the models went through each other. Unfortunately, that didn't register as a crash. God damn. Yeah, but they can't... If that would have taken them both out, I would have flipped my lid. K-Mag, you have to let him go. There it goes. Thank you, K-Mag. Doing what needs to be done. He's going longer anyway, so eventually Schumacher's gonna get out of the way there anyway. I hope I didn't lose him so far that he doesn't even get DRS. No. Well, Mick doesn't get DRS on Carlos, or does he? Yeah, unfortunately he didn't get. There's a chance that I might get another chance to push at the end of the stint, with how it looks like with how the tire temperatures are going. Yeah, now Mick is up to Carlos. Oh, is there even a chance that he could do overtaking? He might be able to. Go get him. Go get him. Yes. Overtaking the Ferrari. Good job.
Great job on that.
Haas with an overtake there.
I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of electrical charge left, so I'm wondering if I should hang back and at the same time push the fuel load down to try to get a little bit of an extra gap, so I could use that. Well, not a gap, but like an extra bit of fuel that I could use in the end of the hard stint to try to like keep up with them. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I can, like, if I can hold myself in this, if I can hold Mick in this group, if we try that. Oh? Yeah, that was Akanen ahead of us. That wasn't very far wide, but it was wide. Oh, it's getting close. Pit window in 1 lap. You're gonna have to start doing the more aggressive running now.
All the pushing you can get.
Yeah, copy.
Deploy overtake. Was that I meant to put it on?
Okay, we're out of DRS.
Copy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do harvest then. Damn it.
Charge on, charge on.
That's not what I wanted.
Copy.
Tyson Scientist is gonna get an opportunity to come back at us. K-Mag is too far away to try to do anything stupid. Yeah, Scientist already. You can see him lining up. I might have to tell Magnussen to start driving out of the slipstream soon if he doesn't like. Because he is driving with the middle pushing and it's still overheating. Yeah, now he's going. Mick can't defend against that. Oh? Yeah, there he goes.
Wow. Wow.
Ferrari, advance the race position.
So I don't know. Its charge is too slow.
Do charge off.
Copy.
God, mix race engineers sound so depressed. I guess I'm gonna have to put it back on overtake. Or then I just charge. then adjust charge and also turn down the engine as well. Or tell him to not use as much fuel to try to just make that last stint that long one. Well, long it's gonna be anyway, but to make it like survivable, I guess. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Okay, Mick, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
You got the DRS.
Copy.
Oh, did Leclerc run wide again? Or was that one of the Alphas?
Have a look up on the
It was
track.
Bottas, okay. Oh, he's keeping up even if he's got even with the like lower consumption. It's a good thing that the 23 game has a separate game mode that are like scenarios, so I can really test out the mechanics of the 23 game before I head into the proper mode. I don't know what they're gonna call it, because I guess they just have to call it something now. because it's the only game mode in this. It was just like, you know, new game load game, but I guess they have to call it something in the 23 game now that they have two different game modes. So I wonder if they're gonna call it career or something, or season or whatever.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
It's time for Mick to pit, and he's going to the hard tires.
We'll go to high fuel now.
Understood.
It's okay to fight him now. It's weird because they specified it so it's like, don't let teammate pass and let teammate pass. Instead it should be like, it's like, don't fight teammate, and it's okay to fight teammate because it also applies when the driver is behind the other one. So if it's let teammate pass, then it's like, it's also at the same time like, don't pass him. So it's a bit too specific. Right, there we go.
Copy, P3.
Okay. And white line.
They're so slow. 3.6.
Okay, back off.
Yeah, copy.
Okay, big charge off.
Yeah.
charge off. Behind Vettel again, but I don't think he's pitted. I'm really hoping that they are 2 stopping too, because if they're 1 stopping, this could end terribly. But it could really turn out that the strategy did not work at all. This is going to be the longest stint of them all. I might actually go into some zoomies now because they're like so many seconds behind. Yeah, now he needs to pit. It's time for K-Mag's pit stop. And he goes into a second set of medium tires.
Box, Kevin, box.
Box, box.
He's also got 0.7 kilos left of extra fuel. I'm probably gonna use all the extra fuel at the end of this session, or like end of the stint for both of them, to try to like make up some ground. I don't know how much the rest of the cars have been saving, so it's highly possible that they also have something similar in mind. Let's see. .6. Rubbish times, pit stop times for both of them. He also came back right back out behind Schumacher, so seems no change there. Interesting how Mick has actually managed to keep up the speed even though he has hard tires now. We're gonna see if Magnussen should be able to catch him. Yeah. No! Ah. Second lockup for Magnussen. It wasn't as big this time.
Up and gone straight on.
I was just about to tell Mick to go step aside as well.
And that's the lockup.
He did it again. Are you serious?
All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here. Well, they've locked up. They won't have been happy about that.
Unbelievable. Like, are your tires cold or something? Why are you driving like shit? A little. Heat those up.
Kev, if you've got some margin, try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy.
I'm also telling him to push because I want him to catch up to Mick again. Stroll pitted, so that's one position. Norris is in the pits, but he won't. Ooh, came in within 2 seconds of Mick. "17 laps left." So Norris passed Vettel, so it's Vettel that's the next possible overtake target here. That would put both Aston Martins behind us, which would be nice. There's no points here on the line because we're so far back, but at least it would be good, like, to know that we're beating them. Yeah, we're within DRS now, but we're too far away right now. Well, we were at the what's it called? The point where they check the times. They were too far away. Alright, so now mixing DRS. We have the slower tire here, but we might be able to get past anyway. I don't know how much they're saving. It's possible that they have a more conservative strategy on the tires, longer stints, etc. Then again, they did pit after Magnussen. There we go. Good job, Mick.
Good job.
Haas with an overtake.
Magnussen is also right on his ass.
Okay, good job. That's one.
Oh, he pitted. Oh, okay. That was a bit of unnecessary overtakes. Oh, Sainz is now behind us. That's 13th and 14th. You need to let him go. Good, thank you. No drama. Is it possible for Magnussen to catch Ricardo? I wonder. He is catching him. Did they put hards on then? They did. Oh. Ooh. We might have to charge the ERS behind in his DRS for a while though, because at 13% is not going to be enough for anything.
Charge on, please.
Copy.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be able to
Currently
defend against
uses two.
Ferrari, Mac.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Oh my god, he's already up on Magnussen as well. Jesus. Yeah, Ferrari with soft tires.
Typical.
It's not over for us.
Yeah, no, it's not. It definitely isn't.
Ferrari, advance the race position.
There's still 14 laps left. It's far from over. Man, Schumacher's got Tsunoda on his ass now. Oh, Ricardo was on old hard tires. Interesting. 12th and 14th now. This strategy did work out after all. It's pretty much up to Mick now to keep position as hard as he can. Apparently for Magnussen too, Tsunoda's got soft tires. Yeah, Magnussen's already lost DRS.
Charge off.
Copy that.
Soft tires. Those soft tires have really good grip. Let's try to stay on him, I guess.
That's a position gained for Alpha Tauri.
And Gasly has softs too, so that's also going to be an absolute horror show to try to keep behind. Joe's in the pits. Softs against hards. Man, this looks like a real Grand Prix. This is about what it looks like. When the horses start dropping. I may or may not have fallen asleep. You're like my mom. Mom says that the best thing for sleep is a Formula 1 Grand Prix. And I have witnessed this with my own eyes, because like it used to be that every Sunday, like not every Sunday, but like every Sunday there was a race and we put it on, and then she lied down on the sofa, and pretty much as soon as the race started she was fast asleep. Something about race car engines. It's very soothing. She might be onto something, yeah. She definitely is. With Zhou being 11 seconds behind, I don't know how much he's catching per lap, of course, but I think that might be... Can I see like per lap? He's dropping from the leader, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess it's like he did pit that lap, so I can't tell yet. Nice, Webby. I'd say it's worth lifting my hat for your mom if I had one. the same I had for your mom if I had one, if she would be able to fall asleep on an F1 Grand Prix or IRL. Yeah, IRL, I don't know. That's those engines are very loud if you're actually there. Is that really your first chat? Interesting. K-Mag is actually not dropping. No, don't think so. See, that's what I thought as well, but I can swear that you chatted like when I streamed like a few years ago. I wonder what Twitch is on about, because you have that weird first time chat badge thingy. Oh well. Oh, he came so close. He has to be saving his tires. VOD already for sure have said something, yeah? You'd think so. First time chat wasn't a thing back then. Oh, so it's like... Oh, okay. I get it. So it's like, it doesn't keep track. Yeah, it hasn't kept track of it. Okay. Did someone pit? I must have missed that, because we're 11th all of a sudden. It must have been Archon, I guess. Because he's all of a sudden behind us. We're one position away from points. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to start rethinking this tire strategy. These positions all of a sudden mean something, no?
If you don't need it, no lift and coast.
Copy.
What was that ASMR voice? Why was he so quiet? Yeah, Schumacher can also go more aggressive on the tires.
Okay, Mick, let's just put our head down.
Magnussen,
Copy.
I don't know if Magnussen can afford going aggressive on his tires just yet. Definitely at the end of the race he can probably push it. Hopefully not into a wall. Or another car. But we're definitely getting to the point where this is starting to get exciting. Tsunoda has to be conserving his tires. He's driving way too carefully not to. The tires are fuel. I have to push a little bit. I want.
No management required, so push as much as you can.
Copy.
I want to get past Tsunoda. The first DRS zone might be that, but if he gets past him on the first DRS zone, then Tsunoda's gonna get DRS on the second one. So then it's gonna be one hell of a defense that's required from Kevin. There it goes. He almost ran out of ERS too. I'm gonna have to set it on defend. Oh, both of them are there.
Kev, you're doing a brilliant job here.
And then I'm gonna have to set it to harvest.
Charge on.
Copy that.
Schumacher's gonna get passed by Ocon soon. Yakon's got soft tires, there's no chance. He has no chance to defend that. Not with the hard tires. Sonoda's gonna get... He has a run on him, but I don't think... No, he didn't get past. Oh, Gasly and Sonoda are switching places. That's good. If they're fighting, that gives me... That gives Magnussen a chance to run away with this one. Exactly valid. Så sin pojkar fan inte tillbaka. Schumacher's all the way down to 15th now. There's nothing you can do with those tires.
Just keep concentrating.
Oh my god, they both went past. No!
Alpha Tower regained a place.
I think that's exactly what they didn't do. They didn't fight. Someone was actually using their noggin on the AlphaTauri pit wall.
We need to back off.
Copy.
Actually, no, we don't need to back off with Mick, because he does have a little bit of extra.
Okay, good job. Now pick up your pace.
Copy.
Charge on.
Copy.
This has been an extremely clean race. No one's retired.
Oh, big lock up there.
I guess there's so much space outside the track, so if someone locks up, then they can just come back to the circuit. There's been no crashes and no nothing. No safety cars. Which is unfortunate, because that doesn't give me any chance, because right now, with the car as shit as this, strategy is my only friend. And if I can't employ strategy, then I can't really have a chance. So unfortunately, Lady Luck has not played to our hand in this race. Magnussen has done a great job though. He almost was up in the points.
Charge off.
Copy that.
Yeah, there's really no fighting going on right now. So.
Did somebody spin out there?
Oh, Leclerc spun out. Interesting. He has had an absolutely horrendous race. I almost just took a sip from my jar of beets instead of the soda. I might be tired still. Don't drink your beets. That's not good for your anything. That's not good for your anything. Maybe you should put away anything like that might go into your nose and ears and eyes if you're like that tired. You fall asleep on your
5
beats.
laps remaining.
Try to do some lift and coast and then focus on apex speed.
Copy.
Ricardo might still get Mick in the end. Ocon also has caught up to Magnussen, so that's also a bit of a trouble for these last laps. Yeah, oh, there it goes. Ah.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Yeah, man, this is unfortunate. We're probably gonna lose the position to Zhou as well. There's just not enough speed in the car. And this track is definitely not suited to this car.
Four laps remaining. Charge on.
Copy that.
Oh! I got locked up! I got locked up!
I think there's been a lock-up.
Back up to 12th. There's still a chance.
At the moment we're P12. Charge off.
Copy.
Oh, I don't know who gets DRS here. I don't know who was in front of who at the line. Apparently we get DRS.
Alpine just advanced.
Okay, we're out of DRS.
Oh man, we didn't get any further than that with the... I tried to deploy out of Ricardo's range, but apparently he still came back at us, so he's still at 1.4. With 3 laps remaining, he's probably going to get into DRS range before the end of the race.
Three laps remaining.
Oh my goodness. Oh, is that a blue flagged car? Oh, that has cost some serious shit. First the Williams, that's 2 laps down, and then the us, that's 1 lap down. Was that probably Verstappen then? No, it was Perez. Interesting.
Charge off.
Copy.
Ricardo's now right on Schumacher as well. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna hold that. Yeah, there goes Joe. Down to 14th.
It's not over for us.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Blue flag.
Starting final lap.
This is gonna be the race that if Schumacher finished 15th or 16th, that's pretty much the only thing left here. It was unfortunate the way Magnussen ran wide in the beginning stages of the race. He probably could have finished higher if he didn't. The strategy was pretty much set up so he was gonna like pretty much clear the field in the beginning and then hold them off later on, but unfortunately with him running wide, that strategy just crapped itself. So now we're just 14th and 15th. If Mick can hold Ricardo behind him, I'm probably gonna have to set him on defense.
No DRS.
Copy.
It's the final lap, so just go for it. Oh no! He's gonna try it in the last corner.
Over the finish line, and today's winner.
I can do it.
Checkered flag.
We weren't lucky there.
14th and 15th, well. Luck wasn't with us.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
I'm very sorry about that.
Well, it's just the first race of the season and we have absolutely one of the worst cars on the grid, so once we start getting the upgrades later on in the season, it should be better. This track probably really wasn't suited to us because it's a high-speed track. The low-speed tracks were probably... I think they should be more suited towards us.
Kevin Magnussen did okay for himself today. A good enough result. This was a reasonable weekend for Haas, but they'll need to work some things out if they want to push beyond that.
They've displayed some moments of quality here. All they need now is some fine-tuning to achieve great things.
And as this race weekend comes to a close, the team is 8th in the constructor standings.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
Mick Schumacher gained a position, Kevin Magnussen lost the position. Yeah, Shaw just had an atrocious race. Went wide and spun and everything. Bottas finished 6th, which is pretty impressive, considering what he's driving. $2 million more. That's good. Yeah, you were asking about the cars. Here's the whole thing with the car development that you can do. Like, we have these projects we have going on right now. The underfloor are designed to like improve drag reduction by 50%, and like the front wing, the new front wing, that's also like it's gonna help in medium and low speed corners. It also apparently can help a lot in high speed corners too, but it's set up for low and medium speed, and those are gonna be done in like 40 and 57 days. The board watched the race at the Bahrain International Circuit this weekend. We are disappointed that the team performed below expectation. We know that every team has bad races and we hope to see a return to form soon. I'm sorry to say this has made us lose some confidence in your leadership. Good day, Patrick. Ah, screw you too, Patrick. Yeah, they've been disappointed. Yeah, it's because they want to be 6th or above. We should be beating, so who is it that, it's AlphaTauri and McLaren that we should get ahead of then. Yeah, we're gonna be in some trouble with AlphaTauri next weekend. But we should be better than McLaren. Well, that's Ricardo's car. How about yeah, Lando's got the same car. So we should be better than them. Unless, of course, they bring some upgrades to there already, but I doubt it. Their facility shouldn't be in such good shape that they I don't think so, at least. Alright. That's what I'm putting it into this. Oh, I've already been 3.5 hours. Goodness gracious. Oh, you there, Rumlet? Did you fall asleep again? Would be also surprised. Oh, I fucking muted the mic. How long has my mic been muted? Oh, okay, good. All right, that really scared me when I saw it was muted all of a sudden. Yeah, all right. Well, thanks for watching. I'll probably stream after the Grand Prix tomorrow again, and we'll continue this. Yeah. Alright, well, bye-bye.